Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. All right, hold up. Let me see. I'm just got my other device going. Shout out to everybody in the chat that's coming through. We got 100 people in the house. We haven't even been live for 5 minutes. Shout out to us. Okay. Welcome. Let me shout out all the beautiful, wonderful members. Is your name Los Federales? I could read that. Your name was a violation, they said. I could read this, Los Federales. Is that what it says? Shout up to the Federales here on YouTube. Peekaboo, welcome. Let me shout out all the beautiful members. Guys, hold up. I want to make sure I got my members numbers correctly. We're close to 600 members, okay? We're just right there. We're right there. I was amazed when I woke up and I was like, "Oh my God, look at these numbers." Let me show you. Well, I can't show you, but let me tell you, I got 584 members right now. So we are pretty close to a new emoji, new memberships and stuff like that. Shout out to us. Okay, it is Los Federales. Welcome. All right, so I was saying hello to Peekaboo. Who else? True Crime Dime. Welcome. Shout out to True Crime Dime. True Crime Dime, you're always keeping me up to date on the information and the messages and whatnot. Generally Jenny's in the house. Kitten Claws, my beautiful members. Thank you for being here. Wim, how you doing, Wim? Okay. Let's see. SW, I'm not watching chat too close. No worries. SW, you got to do what you got to do. Okay. Deborah, thank you for being here. Welcome. Let's see who else. Mom of Gladiator, Zoya, Ange, welcome. Oh my gosh. Melissa, how you doing? Adas, how you doing? Yes. So YouTube told you to change that name. Clover, how you doing? Tammy, Teresa, Lotus, how you doing? Oh my gosh. Hot Mess, how are you? Spooky Paws. Everybody. Okie, how you doing, love? Wim. Damn, Wim. Wim just gifted 20 memberships. We are officially at 600 members on our channel. Wim, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Ashley, welcome. Glory, welcome. Adas, everybody. Natalie, welcome. You, welcome. Thank you, guys. Natalie, thank you so much for your support this week, by the way. If I haven't told you yet, thank you. Darcy, Wim, everybody. SW, everybody. Me, you. It's Friday. It Talks Baby Girls in the house. Welcome. Deborah, Teresa, Wanderlust has been a member for 4 months. Shout out to Wanderlust. Wim, I swear, thank you so much. Like, let me stop. All right. Lotus, Wim, you're awesome. I'm just telling you, you're awesome. Angie, thank you. Los Federales just gifted 5 memberships. Whoa. Okay, Los Federales. Thank you so much for gifting. Shout out if you got a listen, if you guys got a membership from WIM or Los Federales, please make sure you say your thank yous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that. Everybody's rabbit twerking in the chat. Shout out to us. Shout out to us. Okay, thank you, WIM. Thank you again. And thank you, Los Federales. Hey, me, you. Hey there, welcome. Yep. Ashley. I know WIM is so nice. And thank you, Los Federales again. You are awesome. Thank you for that. Wow. Okay. I know, right? Everybody's drop some hearts for these 2 wonderful people who did that. Thank you. Okay. Keep it real. Storm Influence. Glory, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peppermint Mocha. Now I got to greet a lot more people. Welcome, Sweet Jules. Yeah. Kim. I got to do a stream for the people. True Crime Dime. Thank you. All I want to know is who's playing Carlee in the D-list Lifetime movie because this is a mess. We're going to get it to Miss Carlee here in a minute. PJ, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Everybody. All right. I think I've gotten everybody. Bama Beauty. If I missed you, wonderful members, I apologize. Carol, welcome. Dazzy, welcome. Mercedes Girl, welcome. Whoo, Army Tinker, welcome. It is fun. You got a good name. You got a good name. I'm not gonna lie to you. Keep it real, welcome. All right. Deborah, welcome. All right, everybody come through, come through, come through. Abby, welcome. Mercedes Girl, welcome. Everybody come through, come through. All right. Welcome, welcome, Greg and Lurker. And enough is enough. Thank you, all these beautiful members. Thank you. All right. Welcome to the house. It's Friday. All right. And we had this impromptu, I guess, you know, press conference. And I wasn't able to go live during it. Okay, mama. But I was in the bushes over there at Ikamel's house. Hey, Quirky. How you doing, love? Everybody come through, and Aaron and Bama Beauty. I was over there in the bushes and I was listening, and we kind of expected that there would be some charges. People are kind of on the fence saying, well, her charges aren't as severe. She went in there, there's a mugshot. She bonded out and she took herself out of there. Basically that's what she did. That's what she did. I mean, her bond was like $1,000, right? I'm sure she probably paid that in full. I don't know. Teresa's like, it's not taken, it's faking. Ha ha ha, faking. Everybody's saying different things. And then during the week, hey, Miss AT Alien Stan, during the week we had a girl, an 11-year-old girl who thought it would be funny to fake a kidnapping with her friend. She said she saw it on YouTube. God, I did like a little short and I was asking, well, who inspired her? And I think it was truly, truly, truly this whole situation with that she's been watching. I don't know. I mean, she didn't name names, but I don't know. I think I could get you. I think I could get you to look at the Chiron Harmon case out of Oregon. Yeah, I mean, shoot me an email if you guys are interested in a case that you want me to look at. I have to kind of review the information and then kind of go from there. Let me know. Just shoot me an email. For those that don't know my email, I get a lot of emails. If I don't respond, it doesn't mean that I didn't get your email. It just means that I didn't respond. And I might respond if you're expecting a response back. Just note that. This is my email for those that are wondering. You can get a hold of me here. And thank you for the 1999 love. I appreciate you for that. I'll check it out. I don't think I'm familiar with it. Everybody says they want a mugshot, Crane. Everybody wants a mugshot. I don't know. Because it's only real if there's a mugshot, I guess. They're looking for the mugs. I don't know. Let's watch this and let me know your thoughts as we are watching it. I'm rewatching this because I watched it at Mel's, but I'm going to watch it here with you guys.
All right, final mic check. All good? All right, 2-minute warning. 2 minutes.
You think so? She'll have TMZ following her every move? Los Federales, everybody's saying that. Everybody's saying that. It has to do with the laws. Got to do. Yeah, that Queen Op stuff is crazy. I know she like bailed out or bonded out or something. That's crazy. I don't even think she's trying to be a nurse, quite honestly, at this point. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what her career aspirations are at this point. Jimmy and Glow. Welcome. Jimmy was already here. I think he got gifted a membership. Yeah, it's like 1,000 per charge. Remy says bond was 2K. They're still investigating it? Really? Okay. Well, I guess there's more to investigate. The 11-year-old is because Florida, it's a felony, where Carlee, it's only a misdemeanor. Well, that tells you that laws aren't very consistent from state to state, right? They're not. I'll be making her walk herself to turn herself in. I'm off with some Cheez-Its. I'd send her off with some Cheez-Its. Yo, I don't know. It's 2K for now, Lotus? Is it? With a criminal record that limits the list of countries that she can travel to, that's a lifetime punishment. Well, there you go. If she plans to go to some countries. All right. It's about to start.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Frank and Pam Bearfield Training Center. I'm Captain Keith Sescaliba with the Hoover Police Department, and we're here today to provide you with the latest update in the Carlee Russell investigation. Joining me at the podium today will be Police Chief Nick Durzis, followed by Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall. Chief Durzis will make a prepared statement. After Chief Durzis' statement is over with, Attorney General Marshall will also offer a few comments. Once that is completed, both gentlemen will return to the podium and you guys will have an opportunity to ask questions. With that, I will turn it over to Chief Durzis.
Thank you, Captain. Good afternoon. Earlier today, Hoover police detectives obtained warrants for the arrest of Carlee Russell through the Hoover Municipal Court for her actions related to faking her kidnapping and subsequently making false statements to detectives as they investigated this case. Her decisions that night created panic and alarm for the citizens of our city and even across the nation as the concern grew that a kidnapper was on the loose using a small child as bait. Numerous law enforcement agencies, both local and federal, began working tirelessly not only to bring Carlee home to her family.
I stopped. I just got the tag on the mugshot. Let me show you the mugshot. That's the mugshot. Just released Carlee Russell's mugshot. She is out on bond for 2 Class A misdemeanor charges. There's a mugshot. Gorgeous girl. She's beautiful. That's the mugshot. Girl, I'm surprised that the Cheez-Its company isn't going to sue. Just saying. I mean, Cheez-Its, I wonder if they're going to say, well, our sales increased in the last 7, 8 days. That's her mugshot. The lady was like, no remorse with the smile. Well, I mean, it's a mugshot. You guys, I mean, I see some mugshots, people smiling. I'm not going to listen. Y'all are saying the audacity. Shout out to the members. You have an audacity emoji in there. Feel free to use it. The audacity on top of an audacity. This was Cheez-Its, the best free promo. Lord have mercy. You smiled in your mugshot. She smiled. All right then. She's a gorgeous smile. She's a gorgeous girl. All right. The Miss O said the audacity. She spelled it out for us. I don't know. Oh my Lord. You guys are not having it on this chat. The audacity. I don't know what to say. Wim's like, I've never had a mugshot, so I had to smile for him. I don't have a mugshot either, Wim. We don't have mugshots. It talks to a girl's like, I would smile on mine with the full face of makeup and wish somebody would say something about it. I mean, are y'all expecting this girl to look horrible in a mugshot? She looks great. Just, whoa, yo, is it throwing tomatoes in the chat? The audacity, the audacity, the audacity. Jacqueline's like, the effing smile, the nerve. You got your Cheez-Its? What you want me to say? You want to see a face full of shame? Lord. I mean, I don't know. It's a Cheez-It smile. All right. Can we get back to the press conference? I'm just saying. Wait, Sunflower, stop. She said all this to say no respect, no remorse for everything she did. She should be charged. You gonna charge the girl for smiling on her mugshot? Sunflower. You sure your name is Sunflower? You coming in here with some heat. Sunflower. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. What? All right. Somebody photoshopped it in the Cheez-Its. Stop it. No, they didn't. Somebody they photoshopped her mugshot to the Cheez-Its box. Somebody needs to tag me that on Twitter. Tag me that on Twitter. I'm gonna stop. Just Red Lipstick Hustler says, BS charges. Her lawyer should have told her not to smile. She needs to pay restitution. I mean, the laws are set up the way they're pissed off about the way they set up the laws. And you know what? It's funny because SF had called this out. I want to say when the information came out that her charges weren't going to be very high. It was going to be minimal. Her smile says she's here for all the cheeses. Okay, Rabbit, keep it up there. Side-eyeing it. I'm sorry. All right. I'm done. Let's move on. All right. No, I mean, if you guys are expecting, she's smiling. Oh my God. She said, that chick channel says, I smiled in my mugshot and my face was beat to God. Oh my God. Let's stop. We're not going to have a mugshot challenge here or anything like that. You guys got to stop. I don't know. Gotcha. All right. Well, let me stop. I'm showing it's gonna be all over on Twitter. The mugshot is there. You guys can go check it out. Let me hit play on this and let me know your thoughts in the comments as we're watching.
A located kidnapper that we know now never existed. Many private citizens volunteered their time and energy into looking for a potential kidnapping victim that we know now was never in any danger. This story opened wounds for families whose loved ones really were victims of kidnappings, some of which even helped organize searches in hopes they could find Carlee's alive so her family would not experience the pain and suffering that they felt when their loved ones never returned home. As we know, actions can have consequences, and that's why we're here today. This afternoon, Carlee Russell, with the assistance of her attorney, turned herself into the Hoover City Jail, where she was arrested for the following charges: false reporting to law enforcement authorities, Class A misdemeanor, $1,000 bond; falsely reporting an incident, a Class A misdemeanor with a $1,000 bond. Each of these charges carry up to a year in jail and potential fine of $6,000 upon conviction. Ms. Russell was released from jail after posting bond. We initially presented this case to District Attorney Lanice Washington, who agreed to handle prosecution through district court. After consulting with the Circuit Court of Jefferson County, Bessemer Division, the case was referred back to municipal court for charging because the only applicable charges were misdemeanors. Judging from the amount of phone calls,
They really listen, the misdemeanor charges, right? The work that they had to do to go back, they probably went through everything and investigated everything, right? To determine like where to go from here. Can she only get misdemeanor charges at this point, right? I get the sense that they really wanted to, they're upset that they couldn't charge her with more. That's what I get the sense of. But if the laws are written the way that they are, we have to kind of be understanding of that. They're not fair, but I mean, it's been a lot because even before this, then we had the whole Rudy Farias thing. That was a huge thing too. And what came out of that? Nothing. Mama was in charge. Okay. We don't even know if we can necessarily what else could be permitted from there, and people are feeling like that the whole situation was a scam too, right? This is all the law would allow, a misdemeanor. I wish folks would understand this exactly, and every state has a different law, and this is why I'm saying I would bet my money on it that these attorneys went back and forth on what they couldn't do. Clearly there's some laws, not just in Alabama, probably everywhere else, that need to change, because if an 11-year-old out of Florida can pick up a felony as a juvenile, little bit different than this adult who picked up a misdemeanor for, kind of copying the same thing. Yeah, I mean, there needs to be a looked into how people are, what is happening, and the resources that are being used to, search for these fake kidnappings, if that makes sense.
and emails that we've received from people all over the country. I know many are shocked and appalled that Ms. Russell is only being charged with 2 misdemeanors, despite all the panic and disruption her actions caused. Let me assure you, I too share the same frustration, but existing laws only allow the charges that were filed to be filed. I can tell you that I will be contacting our state legislatures on behalf of law enforcement in Montgomery and asking them to look at this law applied to these facts and urge them to add an enhancement to current legislation when somebody falsely reports kidnapping or another violent crime. Because of the attention this case has garnered, we've requested Attorney General Steve Marshall's office adopt this case, and they've agreed to do so. The Hoover Police Department wants to thank everyone that assisted us from the beginning and continues to assist us in this case as we work its way through the criminal justice system. Joining me at the podium today is State of Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall.
Thank you, Chief. Let me begin by commending Hoover Police Department Chief Durgis for his leadership.
Yeah, for those that are saying civil, what would be the counts? Like what, that's a good question. What would be the civil matter, and who would bring that upon her? Now, maybe Miss Angela Harris, I don't know. That might be a different story. I mean, because her organization went out there to look for a fake kidnapping, that would be up to her. I would think that would be something to look at. But those that are looking for civil, I don't know. Just a thought. I don't know. I'm not right about everything. I'm just thinking. I think there's no justice in this situation, that not even a slap in the wrist they're charging her with. Just a 5-second timeout. Yes. But you know what? Let me tell you. Yeah, that's it, Vic. Let me tell you something. It's like it's like the like social media. Okay? She's going to have to live with this for the rest of her life. If I was her, I'd probably change my name. If this all went on social media, I would probably I would see if I can change my name and make sure nobody can find me, if that's what I did. Dr. Pat says this is not justice. $9.99. Thank you so much, Dr. Pat, for the $9.99. And I saw your comment earlier. You felt like it was pertaining. I did I did post it up. Obstruction of justice is a felony. They didn't charge Carlee with that. Probably because she's wealthy. You feel like there's a money component to this? Dr. Pat, let me know. And don't feel like you have to super chat. Just let me know why you feel like there's a money component to this. I'm curious to know your thoughts, or anybody else is in there. Thank you so much. And it could, and what could Angela sue for? She volunteered. She was not forced to do anything. Very true. I don't know. I mean, it does feel a little off. Everything feels a little off in this story. They weren't technically pursuing justice at the time, so obstruction does fly. I don't know. Y'all don't start rewriting the laws in the chat, okay? We're just YouTube commentators over here, okay?
This investigation, obviously, This captured many's attention as a result of not only the allegations themselves, but also the concern about a possible victim in being able to return her home. The work that was done by the Hoover Police Department was monumental in its lift, and the results of that work you are seeing come to fruition today with the charges that have been levied. Also want to commend the many other men and women of both state and federal law enforcement for their work collaboratively with the Hoover Police Department in assisting in this investigation. Chief, appreciate the opportunity to be able to partner with you in this prosecution. We will dedicate a team to be able to help the city of Hoover in handling these two individual charges and look forward to bringing this case to fruition. One thing I would add is that we don't see this as a victimless crime. There are significant hours spent, resources expended.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm glad that they're saying that this is not a victimless crime. You know, if anything, I mean, there's a lot of great people out there that came together to search for this girl. Social media, I mean, yo, we were in the chat reviewing this video, okay? Reviewing this video. Some of us, myself included, was like, I'm not willing to call this a hoax yet. I was not. And I truly do feel like this girl, for her to have done this, she needs help. I mean, aside from, the legal stuff, she also needs help, because I think that anybody that would do something like this, there's something definitely wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? To have lied, to have concocted, to have allowed for all of this to persist for many, many hours, there's definitely something wrong with this individual. And, she's going to need help. She's going to need help. At the very least, something for her to have the opportunity to reflect on her actions,
As a result of this investigation. And not only that, but the many men and women who are civilians that wore those yellow vests on a hot afternoon and evening looking for someone they thought was abducted, trying to be of assistance. We intend to fully prosecute this case and look forward to working with the Hoover Police Department moving forward. We also would tell you that we will continue to monitor this investigation to determine whether or not there are any additional charges that need to be brought, and we'll evaluate those as the facts are presented.
How do you guys feel about the parents? Where do you guys land with that? Do you guys feel like the parents are at fault at this point? Do you feel like they knew or they didn't know? Because a lot of people, yes, Cassie, we saw it. We saw the mugshot already. A lot of people feel like the parents had something to do with this. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to probably do a poll about the parents, because I'm just saying I still don't believe that the parents had anything to do with this. I'm just going to be honest with you.
If you'll please raise your hand and identify yourself and your
Enablers?
I'm CBS 42. This question for Mr. Attorney General. What is it about this case?
To the level to where it was a case that you wanted to take on. We handle cases across the state. We have jurisdiction throughout for both misdemeanors and felonies. And when Chief Durgis asked for our assistance, we were more than happy to be able to assist.
Is it common for you all to be involved in misdemeanors like a case like this?
It's not uncommon.
Right here.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610, 100.1 FM, Summit Media. Chief, this question is for you.
Yes.
What time was Carlee arrested with her attorney, and has she made bail?
She has. She was processed in our facility within the past hour.
Do you expect any charges to be forthcoming with her parents, or is this just all on Carlee at this point?
At this point, and again, I think anything is, all as the Attorney General said, their team will also be searching through our files, and we'll find out what they say.
Carol.
Carol Robinson with AL.com. Have you, since we spoke last in the press conference, been able to retrace where she was during the 49 hours she was missing, and have you determined if she was with anyone else during that time?
We have not found anything out on either one of your two questions.
Yes, the parents. So Carlee hasn't. The only statement Carlee has ever given is through her attorney that we know of. That's what we know. The mugshot is out there. It's on Twitter. We just showed it earlier. That's all we know. No, the statement was what Carlee said on that statement, and that was it. That was all. So she has not spoken out. SW, who asked, has she ever said why the fuck did she do this? She has not. She has not personally. Nope. Let me hit play on this.
Right here.
Valerie Bell, ABC 3340 News. Has there been any decision about a possible civil suit against Carlee and or her family? Also, what impact would this have on Hoover Police Department filing a suit have on the criminal case as well?
Yeah, we have not discussed that. Of course, we talked about the hours of overtime and all the significant resources that we used. And we'll certainly be talking to the Attorney General's office about possibly getting some of those funds returned to us.
Lisa Crane, WBTN 13. In an earlier press conference, she outlined some items she had taken from her employer. Any potential theft charges for that?
Those would have taken place in another jurisdiction, so we would not have charges ourselves.
Carlee Russell, WBRC. Chief, do you mind repeating those charges and fines one more time for us?
Sure. False reporting to law enforcement authorities, Class A misdemeanor with $1,000 bond. Falsely reporting an incident, a Class A misdemeanor with a $1,000 bond.
Chief, I know you mentioned this the last time we were together. Just wondering if you have any update on an idea of the cost that the Hoover Police Department expended in those 48, 49 hours Carlee Russell was missing. And one final question, do you at this point have any more information if Carlee Russell acted alone or anyone helped her?
Yeah, we have not finished, obviously, the 49 hours. We've been certainly busy since her return.
So this is an interesting question. And Wanderlust says, I hope they find out where she was in her time away. Me too, but I think they haven't finished the investigation as far as where she was around that time. I don't think she acted alone. I don't think she acted alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Something tells me that, and it's not the parents. I feel like she was gone for that long. Did she act alone? Her parents paid her bond. I mean, they would have. It's fines, and I mean, that's it. I don't think do you guys think she acted alone? I don't know. I don't know. Something seems off about even that question when it was asked. I was like, I wonder if, and they're still looking into it. What if she acted with somebody else?
So I still don't have a total on that. And we don't have any idea where Carlee Russell was for 49 hours.
Right here. Chief Mims, WAGG 610. Chief, let me ask you this. Going forward, there's been a lot of concern in the community as per young Black and brown females being reported missing. Would Hoover and other agencies have the same fervor going forward as they did with the case with Carlee Russell?
Absolutely. This, as I said initially, our focus was bringing Carlee home, and she got home. And then our focus has been to find out if there was a kidnapping. We find out there's not. We work every case like all other law enforcement does. So I don't have any concern anywhere that would be an issue.
And can I echo what Chief said? I've been in law enforcement for 27 years, law enforcement throughout this state. I've never seen anybody interested in the color of your skin in investigating a criminal case. And I expect, regardless of your gender, your race, when that report is filed, that Alabama law enforcement is going to do its job.
Valerie, ABC 3340 state when she arrived to the jail today, and is she seeking any help at this point in time?
I was not there, so I really can't tell you exactly, and I really don't know anything else.
All right, last question.
Carlee Robinson, WBRC. Chief, what are next steps after this? What is going to happen next?
Well, right now, the Attorney General's office attorneys will start dealing with our detectives and going through case.
Yes. What happened to that sister-in-law? We never heard back from her, Deborah. That's a good point. That's a good point. Wonderless, again, thank you for the $4.99. And everybody else that is Cash App, or excuse me, super chatted. Yeah, this is I don't know.
Files and preparing prosecution, I presume.
Thank you guys very much.
Will y'all be releasing a mugshot?
Yes, we will momentarily.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know. Hold up. Let me go back a little bit to those questions. Very great questions.
We intend to fully prosecute this case and look forward to working with the Hoover Police Department moving forward. We also would tell you that we will continue to monitor this investigation to determine whether or not there are any additional charges that need to be brought, and we'll evaluate those as the facts are presented.
Amy's like, SW, I'm having a hard time with this poll. No, this is an easy poll.
I'm CBS 42. This question for Mr. Attorney General. What is it about this case to the level to where it was a case that you wanted to take on?
We handle cases across the state. We have jurisdiction throughout for both misdemeanors and felonies. And when Chief Sturgis asked for our assistance, we were more than happy to be able to assist.
Is it common for you all to be involved in misdemeanors on a case like this?
It's not uncommon.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610, 100.1 FM, Summit Media. Chief, this question is for you.
Yes.
What time was Carlee arrested, her attorney, and has she made bail?
She has. She was processed in our facility within the past hour.
Do you expect any charges to be forthcoming
Mm.
to her parents? Or is this
Her
just
parents.
all on Carlee at this point?
So at this point, and again, I think anything is, all, as the Attorney General said, their team will also be searching through our files, and we'll find out what they say.
Carol Robinson with AL.com. Have you, since we spoke last in the press conference, been able to retrace where she was during the 49 hours she was missing, and have you determined if she was with anyone else during that time?
We have not found anything out on either one of your two questions.
So hold up. Let me stop right here because I just went to Twitter and we have some other footage. Let me show you guys what we found on Twitter. This is interesting. Here it is.
Days later, in Central Alabama, reappears at her parents' house that Saturday night, and then days later, in Central Alabama, reappears at her parents' house that Saturday night.
That's her.
And then days later, in Central Alabama, reappears at her parents' house.
That's Dad.
Saturday night.
Mom is there.
And then days later, in Central Alabama, reappears at her parents' house.
Did y'all see that?
Saturday night.
That was them. Yeah. So that's her. They're getting in the car. There's just a little video that they got from Twitter. Just a little video. Yes, everybody. I don't know. All right. And this is the family. So now they're not, they're not talking right now. Okay. That's fine. Those are the mugshots. We've seen the mugshot earlier. Brian Enton has also posted it up. Okay. Oh, there's more. Is this more footage?
Vanishing for a period of 49 hours in Central Alabama, reappears at her parents' house that Saturday night.
Look at that.
And then days later, admits that there was never a kidnapping or an abduction, as she had told police initially in her initial statement. And also, too, that there was never a toddler on the side of Interstate 459 in Hoover, Alabama. It was all a made-up story. As to why exactly it was made up, that really remains the question. But as people know, breaking the law is breaking the law. So if the law was broken, called 911 claiming to see a toddler vanish for a period of
longer
49
footage.
hours in Central Alabama, reappears at her parents' house that Saturday night, and then days later admits that there was never a kidnapping or an abduction, as she had told police initially in her initial statement, and also, too, that there was never a toddler on the side of Interstate 459 in Hoover, Alabama. It was all a made-up story. As to why exactly it was made up, that really remains the question. But as people know, breaking the law is breaking the law. So if the law was broken, called 911
All right,
claiming to
hold
see
up. That was just a little clip that is playing on Twitter or X, whatever the hell it's called now. I don't like the new name of Twitter. I'm just going to be honest with you. Feels like X is such a back page feeling to it. I don't like it. Thank you so much. Kathy D, thank you for becoming a member. I see you, love. Let's see, what else is going on? Other footage? I think we played this footage already. Wow. Everybody's going in on Carlee Russell right now. Let's see what this one is.
Carlee Russell officially confirmed that she was never kidnapped, that there was no toddler on the side of the road, that she made it all up.
And can I remind everybody, we have 460 people here. Can you guys please hit the like button? Please and thank you. It helps with the algorithm and it helps with the channel. I appreciate you. If you like the content, please hit the like button.
Motivation for that, speculation is out there. We don't know the facts of it, and the police are just dealing with the fact that she came clean and how they're going to pursue it. And there's several things I've seen in the aftermath of this that just bother me, so I'm going to talk about them. First was the fact that Crime Stoppers had raised almost $63,000 in donations toward finding her, and then when she was found, they said, well, we're giving it all back. And then they said, no, wait, we're going to wait and see what happens with the investigation, which doesn't seem to make any sense to me. But it seems after public pressure and response, they were like, okay, we're good. We'll give the 63 grand back. And they are returning to everyone who donated money. So, I mean, that's good.
As they should.
Obviously, police are looking at whether or not they want to pursue criminal charges against Carlee.
We know that they will.
And resources that she wasted. But what bothers me most is how many people I've seen comparing her to Jessie Smollett. If a white woman had done this, and white women certainly have, no one would compare them to Jessie Smollett. So what are the dots that you're trying to have us connect by comparing her to Jessie Smollett? Because I can only see one, and that is the idea that Black people lie. That has to be the goal of you making that comparison, because he didn't pretend he was kidnapped, and his seemed more politically driven, and hers didn't. So the only conclusion I can come to is that's your motivation. And that's super shitty. But in light of the fact that she did fake it and all of that, let me tell you how that changes how I'm going to proceed in the future with any situation like this. Not at all. I'm not going to change a damn thing. Black women deserve to be looked for and deserve to be all over the news when they're missing, just as much as white women.
Absolutely.
Just as much as children.
Absolutely.
Just as much as anyone. And as this article states, more than 30,000 Black people in the U.S. remained missing at the end of 2022. And about half of those were missing Black women and Black girls. So the next time a case like this comes up, we should be screaming it from the rooftops again. What Carlee did was terrible, but it has no bearing on how we should act in the future.
I agree. Right? What one person did shouldn't affect everybody else, right? We should look for everyone. Black, white, purple, Hispanic, Latino, indigenous. We should look for everybody. We should. Missing is missing. That's it. Absolutely. Yes, let me tell you something. Twitter, X, the new Twitter is X, is off the chain all the time. All the time. I cannot. Hold up. Let me see any new images. Shout out to the plainest Jane. She put this on her Twitter.
You here acting like I'm Oprah Winfrey hoe. Bitch, I done peeled off every single one of my
Oh man, let me stop right there. Too many cuss words. Hold up. I can't play that. And here is the 11-year-old girl. Was it the 11-year-old girl who faked kidnapping and was handcuffed and arrested on spot? Different laws, different states. Clearly, we have something that is wrong with our judicial system in various states, right? There's something wrong. Something's wrong with our judicial system. I'm trying to refresh and see if I see anything else more out there. Now, let me go to let's go to TikTok land. Let's see, because TikTok is already off the chain. Hold up. I don't want to watch this. Carlee Russell. All right. Ooh, we got some up. Okay, hold up. Let me show you guys. Where are we at on TikTok?
Carlee Russell did arrive at the Hoover City Jail. She was processed on 2 charges, and Hoover police just did a press conference. So let's get into it. This is Carlee and her dad arriving at the Hoover City Jail. I'm sure because now she's been processed, we'll get a mugshot soon. So the chief was wearing a dashing pink and blue pinstriped suit.
Why are we? Let me stop right there. Hold up. Listen, I paid attention to the suit that he was wearing. I just didn't, out of common courtesy, I didn't point it out. I didn't say the suit is purple today. I mean, maybe I might have the first time, but everybody's talking about this chief's suits, okay?
So the chief was wearing a dashing pink and blue pinstriped suit. But let's get into it. And you know what? Every time this guy does a press conference, I like him more and more. So she received 2 charges. One was in regards to a false statement to authorities. The other was a false report incident.
This lady, it's like her background, she's raining. It's raining where she's at while she's recording this. Sounds like a lot of rain in the background.
So basically faking her own kidnapping.
Or she's making
Each
popcorn.
of those are considered a misdemeanor in the state of Alabama. They each had a $1,000 bond set. She's already made bond and is free again. She could face a year in jail. Now, you can tell the chief is quite agitated by this because he is now fighting at a state level for the law to be changed. That he believes that the crime warranted a more severe punishment. Mad props. The attorney general was also there to answer questions. They are now looking at a civil suit because somebody's got to pay all the restitution that's happened. And based on Alabama law, it's not Carlee. So yes, there will most likely be a civil suit coming out of all of this so that Hoover police can get some money back. Question was asked. So where was she for those 49 hours? The chief responded, they have no idea. They have not been able to speak to her and they have no idea where she's been. Well, now that she's officially been arrested for charges, misdemeanor charges, I wonder if we'll get more information. But she was processed today at Hoover Police Station. It just is sad to me that an 11-year-old in Florida faked a call to the police and was arrested almost immediately. Here we are, almost 3 weeks later. It took that long for her to get 2 misdemeanor charges against her. This is when the system is jacked up. And it's okay if you don't agree with me.
I just don't agree with the rain in the background, love. It's very loud. Shout out to her. Shout out to the TikToker. Yeah, so everybody's showing the mugshot now. It's all over. Carlee Russell family speaks.
Was Carlee lying?
Yes.
Where's this clip from? This is fake. This has to be fake.
Was Carlee lying?
Yes.
This fake.
Was Carlee lying?
Yes.
This is not real. This cannot be real. That's not even her. That's not her dad. This is so fake. It said CNN. I think it's fake. It's a joke. It's a parody. That's what I thought. They just put the CNN on it. I'm like, yo, I have to double check clips and stuff because I don't even know what's real anymore when it comes to this. We don't even know what's actual facts. You have to double check everything nowadays. Everything. It's too much. It's too much. Hold up. Let's go back to Twitter. Hold up. And again, those that have not seen the mugshot, she is right here. This is her mugshot. She's wearing black, same outfit that she was caught wearing on that little snippet that we played earlier. This is the longer clip. Is this the longer clip?
Vanishing for a period of
49
hours.
For those that have not seen this.
Reappears at her parents' house that Saturday night.
Everything.
And then days later admits that there was never a kidnapping or an abduction, as she had told police initially in her initial statement. And also, too, that there was never a toddler on the side of Interstate 459 in Hoover,
Oh, Jesus.
Alabama. It was all a made-up story. As to why exactly it was made up, that really remains the question. But As people know, breaking the law is breaking the law. So if the law was broken,
Oh,
called
man.
911 claiming to see a toddler
Okay.
vanished
So
for a period of 49 hours in
let me
central
stop
Alabama,
the sound on
reappears
this
at
real
her
quick.
parents' house
And let me read you guys
that
something.
Saturday night.
So we have in the poll, it says, did Carlee act alone? 24% said yes, and 76% said no. So 24% said yes, she acted alone. You guys think that so a huge percentage of you guys are saying she did not act alone? You feel like somebody helped her out? Like she was keeping in contact with somebody while she was missing? Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't know, girl. I don't know. All right, mama. I don't know. She had help. You're still on that she had help? Oh, Lord. I don't think she's going to live this thing down. It's going to take a while. That's why I say got to change her name and stuff. Someone had to know. It can't be every rumor was true. Someone knew and leaked the info. You think so, Natalie? Great question. Right. And then there's the Red Roof Inn. How that plays a part into all of this, right? And the burner phones? Did she like search that? She might have searched this before. Burner phones. Why toilet paper? Why robes? The attorney license plate. I don't know about that. I don't know. It's definitely concerning, you know? Right. She's too comfortable for me. That's the way she's smiling, so calm, walking to the car. She's getting away with this, and she knows that, well, what are the consequences? What is she going to pay? And, where does she go from here? Um, Sad. Total BS, though. Her BF was going to break up with her, and she did this for attention, like an unaliving threat. Ooh, SW. SW said this was total BS. I think, like I said, she needs to have like an evaluation, right? Like an evaluation would be helpful here to determine like what made her even go there, what made her do this, why did she feel like she had to do this? It's an embarrassment to I'm sure, but even more so when the family went public on Today and sat there, and then they said that there was a kidnapper at large. Very concerning, you know? Who Tazzy said her mom sells real estate, was she in an empty house? Didn't want to give her more money back either. I would even feel that they have the audacity to keep. Well, it wouldn't be it would be Crime Stoppers, but they did get it back. So keep that in mind. They have to just formally request it on the form. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. I know I saw the license plate, Stephanie. We all know that she was not in the woods. Look at her life. I'm actually surprised that she picked up an RRI, not a resort. At the Red Roof Inn and not a resort. I'm just listen. She was she planning to go to the woods with the toilet paper and the robes? She fought for her life. That's what the boyfriend said. She fought for her life. I know we noticed the license plates too. That's the attorney. She faked it herself to get attention because her romantic relationship was unraveling. That typically the story when we see women who are faking kidnappings. Did she honestly not think that this was going to get out of hand though? Like, did you honestly not think that people weren't going to be upset? People weren't going to look for you? The video went viral from the spiritual brother. Like, that's interesting. No way. I don't like camping. She doesn't look like she likes camping either. So I wouldn't have gone to the woods to stay at a tunnel. Nah, nah, nah. But then again, I'm not thinking about all this stuff, you know? It's crazy. She knows her family is powerful. This police department has protected this family from day one. I don't know. Really, I think defend, since he's a defense attorney. Interesting. I don't know. No camping for me. No. And then snakes? Hell no. Spiders? Hell no. I'm not going to the woods. You have issues with Crime Stoppers? I'm sure you all have seen the stories of Texas where they wouldn't pay the reward on an entirely bogus technicality, and I'm glad that the story got big. Wow, I didn't know that. I had no idea that that's what they did over there. She was at a hotel motel. Toilet paper was so housekeeping wouldn't go in the room? Really? I don't know. And the robe was for what? I know, Candid. Candid by it doesn't it look she's a beautiful girl, by the way, but it's a very nice mugshot. And some of you guys were like, I would have done a nice mugshot too. I don't have a mugshot, so I don't know. Exactly. Social media definitely assisted with this. You get snakes in your pool? Hell no. I hate spiders. Spiders is a no for me. I'm scared of spiders. Ooh, I see. I know that that hotel toilet paper is like a one ply or like one skinny mini ply of hope you wipe everything off your ass ply. You know, you don't get a lot of wipe. You don't get a lot of wipe from a hotel. You know, it's not like they have Charmin or double ply or, you know, any comfort. That's that you won't get a rash after you wipe ply. It's all a hoax, including you think the PD, you think Hoover PD is into this hoax too? Really? I don't know about all that. 3/4 of a ply, nope. That's a bum burn. I'm not doing that. Nope. Nah. You could put the toilet papers in the chat. Just saying. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even think of that. Baby Bunny, we have baby wipes for Baby Bunny, so she's not even messing with that. Look at this. We're not messing with that. All right, guys. I'm having to head out because I have to go tend to Baby Bunny and everybody else. But I'm glad that you guys watched this replay with me and reacted. I don't know what to make of this. You know, it is what it is. You know, she got her charges. Um, I don't know. It definitely feels like there's inconsistencies in the judicial system as it pertains to when things like this happen. And here's my question. Are we going to start seeing people fake kidnappings? What do we do then? And should they be punished if that is the case? What do we do? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm out of here. If you're watching the replay, please hit that like button. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you so much. And I'll probably see you later on tonight. Rabbits out.